Hi everyone, let's talk makeup. And today I have a very special topic. And it's something that actually my sister had asked me about, and I thought it was a really great question. She asked me, how do I get my shadows to stay on my eyelids? Because she, like I, and like a lot of us, suffer from oily lids. And so she's just sort of starting to get into makeup. And I remember when I started getting into makeup, I had no clue what I was doing, and I did struggle with how to make my eyeshadows stay on my lids. And so that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So I'm just going to give you my tips. So once again, I am not a makeup artist or anything like that. This is just what I do to allow my eyeshadows to stay on my oily eyelids. Plus it's summer, and I think summer with sweat and everything, it's also easier for eyeshadow to disappear from the lids or to crease. Sometimes you get that like awful crease in the eyes, and yeah, it can be a struggle to deal with. So the first step, and something that if you've watched any YouTube videos at all, you probably already know, but it's primer. Any primer will do. I've used the Too Faced one, the Urban Decay one. There's a couple other really great ones on the market. Today I'm just going to be using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer that I got on the came with like one of my Lorac purchases. But any eye primer I think will do. On the other hand, I find that eye primer is not enough for me. Alright, so I'll still wear eye primer because I want to do everything I can to help my eyeshadow stay. But because my lids are very, very oily, primer's most of the time not enough. So I'm putting some primer on my lids. And by the way, I have the rest of my makeup is done. I've done my foundation, did a little bit of contouring. I even have mascara and my eyebrows done. The only thing that's left is my eyeshadow. So now that that's done, I'll give you the products I use, and I'll show some of them. I'll model some of them for you all. So something that what I found is the trick. The thing that will really make all the difference is to put primer on and then use some sort of base, some sort of creamy base. So depending on your budget, there are lots and lots of options out in the market. One thing is to use the Jordana 12-hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil. So eyeshadow pencils are really great, and I like to use like a skin tone base because that will allow me to kind of pick any kind of eyeshadow to put on top of it. So I think this is the most versatile. I've also, right now what I'm in the process of using up is the MAC Painterly paint pots, or Prolong paint pots, and this one I've got in the color Painterly. Painterly was not quite the right color. This has a pinky undertone, and my skin's more of a yellow undertone, more warm tone, so I really should have gotten soft ochre, but I went with this one, and so I'm just trying to use it up. And I'll give you swatches of both of these. So on top over here is Painterly. Oops. So Painterly's right on top, and below here's the Jordana pencil. So as you can see, they're kind of skin tone bases. These two are like lighter than my skin tone, so I've been on the lookout for kind of bases that are more closer to my skin tone, but these I find have worked well. So so you don't just have to do skin tone bases though. You can also use any kind of cream base. So the Maybelline Color Tattoos are really great for that. These though, because they're, you know, this one's in, this was a limited edition in Caramel Cool. Because they have color in them, then you have to kind of coordinate it with whatever shadows you have to use. And so you just have to put a little bit more thought into it. But they work great. Let's see what I have. I have one from Benefit. This is a cream shadow from Benefit that I've used as a base before. So I'll put primer, base, one of these bases, and then shadows. Also, I need to mention the ColourPop shadows. I find a great basis, and I will show you how I use each of these products. Okay, so these I think I won't model both the paint pot and the shadow stick because they work exactly the same. So I'll show you what I do. I have my mirror here, by the way. I'll put some on like so, and then I just blend it up, and you can blend it up as far as you want. I usually just blend it up to my crease and that's it, but I've seen people blend it all the way up to their eyebrow, and I think that's great. So I blend it up, and then voila, I am ready for my eyeshadows, right? So I'm going to use, by the way, my Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette today. But usually I don't like to just leave just the cream base there. I like to put something nude on my eyelid that'll help the eyeshadows blend better afterwards. So I'm going to go into Dainty up here. And by the way, this is the first palette I've ever hit pan on, which I'm very proud of. So I'm going to go into Dainty, and I'm just going to dust it all over my lid, like so. Not too complicated and not excessive. These are kind of additional steps to your makeup routine, but this is kind of what helps, what I have to do at least. So voila, and my eyelid is ready for eyeshadow application. And so I'll go ahead and do that real quick too, just to show you how it all works. But I'm going to go in and put a little bit in the crease, and I'm just doing, since this is just a quick demo, something really quick for demonstration, I'm going to go into Ringleader and put Ringleader all over the lid. And go back here. And there we go. And voila, this eyeshadow will literally not move. It will not move all day until I take off my makeup at the end of the day with makeup remover. It is no joke. Okay, so now I'll show you what I do with like one of the colored cream bases. So I'll use ColourPop, since I do love ColourPop. So I'm going to use this one in I Heart This. This is a nice cream shadow, and it's a pretty like neutral shimmery tone. I'll give you all a swatch of this. You can see there, it's super shimmery, really nice shadow. So as you recall, I have primer on my eyelid already, and I'm gonna put I Heart This all over the lid, and I stopped just short of the crease, as you can see. So now I can go on top of that with any eyeshadow I want. And usually when it's a cream base like this with color already on it, I won't go into Dainty and use it like that, because I'm trying to do something different with the look, right? I'm basically layering eyeshadows. So I'm going to go into Girly on the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette, and I'm going to put it all over my lid on top of I Heart This. And this is a really gorgeous shadow. I really like Girly. And I'm going to put a little bit of crease color. And usually I go and do it a little bit more complicated. I find that I can never just do simple eye makeup looks. Always got to complicate them. Okay, but there it is. See? Dainty, a little bit of crease, and then I put a little bit of Charming just on the outer corner. But that's it. That's all I do to really make my eyeshadows, to help my eyeshadows stay on all day. You know, like I said, you don't just have to use the products I've used. You can use any cream eyeshadow, any cream base, right? The Maybelline Color Tattoos are great. You can use shadow sticks. I have two by Mally that I know work really, really great. So I'll just put this on the lid the way I've done with any of the other products today, and then do shadow. The only thing is you want to kind of coordinate colors. Like with Caramel Cool, I'll usually go in with this, and then I'll wear something like maybe Instigator, something gold or caramel-y, on top of it, and that just makes all the difference. Different brands have different kinds of eyeshadow sticks. This is one by Rimmel. I don't know if they make it anymore, but this is like the first eyeshadow I ever wore. Yeah, so like I said, the options are infinite, but for like cheaper options, I really recommend Jordana, which you can find at Walgreens, ColourPop, which is a great inexpensive option, the Maybelline Color Tattoos, and I am using the MAC Paint Chili Paint Pots, though I probably won't repurchase this. I think the shadow sticks are really the best and cheapest option. So that's it. Let me know what you think and what you use to help your eyeshadow stay on your lids all day without any creasing and without any without them melting off your lid. And until next time, bye.